Welcome back to all of you. It's time to discuss what is irrational numbers. We already discussed what is rational number. What is a rational number? Any number which can be represented in the form of p by q, where p and q are integer, q not equal to 0. An integer by integer form of numbers is called rational number. Now, what is an irrational number? The answer is simple. A number other than rational number is called a rational number. Real number other than rational numbers are called irrational numbers. For example, root 2 is an irrational number, root 5 is an irrational number, there is an irrational number called pi. Okay, we will get to know more about these numbers root 2, root 5. Okay, I'm giving you one more definition. The definition is any number which is not a rational number is called irrational. That's what we learned, right? What is rational number? P by Q form P I Q are integer. So therefore, irrational number can also defined as a number which cannot be represented as P by Q. So P and Q are integer, Q not equal to 0 are called irrational numbers. The question is them exist? Are them exist? Actually, yes, they definitely exist. For example, suppose I have a right angled triangle. In that right angled triangle, base is 1 centimeter, height is 1 centimeter. Then what will be the hypotenuse? According to Pythagoras theorem, base square plus altitude square is also always equal to hypotenuse square. Base square plus altitude square equal to hypotenuse square, and that's called Pythagoras theorem. Now, according to that, what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse. In order to represent, in order to remove the square, I have to find root of base square plus altitude square. In this question, base is 1, so root of 1 square plus 1 square will be the answer. Hypotenuse. So, hypotenuse will be root of 1 square is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. So, 1 plus 1, root 2. So, this will be automatically root 2 centimeter. Definitely drawing 1 centimeter is possible. Drawing 90 degrees is possible. Drawing 1 centimeter is possible. Joining them is possible. So, definitely a length like this is present. So, that's a real number. Now, is root 2 a rational number? Actually, no. Root 2 cannot written as an integer by integer. So, that's why root 2 is a new number, and that new number is called irrational number. Maybe you are wondering we don't know much numbers in irrational number. Then I will give you a strategy to understand more irrational number. Learn the first strategy. Root of a non-perfect square is always irrational. What is a perfect square first? Perfect square means squares of natural number. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. Moving on. These numbers are called perfect square. What is 1 square? 1 into 1, 1. 2 square, 2 into 2, 4. 3 square, 3 into 3, 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 36, 49. 18 to 8, 64. 90 and 80, 100. And it is going on. It's a never ending sequence. These are called perfect squares. Okay. Root of any non-perfect square is an irrational number. So from there itself I got so many examples. Root 2. 2 is not a perfect square. So root 2 is irrational. Root 3 is irrational. I cannot say root 4. Because root 4, 4 is a square. Root 4 is 2. 2 is irrational. Okay. So I cannot say root 4, root 5 is present, root 6 is present, root 7, root 8. I cannot say root 9. 9 is a perfect square. Root of 9 is 3. 3 is a rational number. We are naming a rational number. So root 9 not possible, root 10, root 11, root 12, root 13, root 14, root 15, root 16 is 4. That's not an irrational number. So root 17 and going on. It's a never ending sequence. Now question, are them only irrational numbers? No. There are more strategies to find irrational number. Okay. Okay, the first property hope you understood. The second property of in order to understand irrational numbers is simple. If I is an irrational number, R is a non-zero irrational number, then I plus R, I minus R, I into R and I by R are irrational number. I'm taking a rational number. I'm taking an irrational number. Okay. The rational number is not zero, okay? Then if I add both of this, I will get an irrational number. If I subtract both of this, I will get an irrational number. If I multiply both of these, I will get an irrational number. If I divide both of these, I will get an irrational number. I know 2 is a rational number. I know root 2 is a irrational number. So 2 plus root 2 is irrational. I got one example. 3 is a rational number. Root 2 is an irrational number. So 3 minus root 2 is irrational number. Okay. So 7 by 2 is a rational number. Root 10. Okay, I'm taking root 10. Root 10 is a rational number. So 7 by 2 into root 10. It's basically called 7 by 2 root 10. This is how we represent it. Okay. 7 by 2 root 10 is an irrational number. Similarly, if I'm considering 8 as a irrational number and root 15. Root 15 is irrational. We know that. Root of 15 is a rational number. So 8 divided by root 15. 8 by root 15. Again, it is also an irrational number. So basically, there are more irrationals than rationals. Okay, someone is asking, write 100 irrational numbers fast, or say 100 irrational numbers fast. What strategy I will use? Simple. I need 100 irrational numbers, right? I know root 3 is irrational. So root 3 plus 1 is irrational, root 3 plus 2 is irrational, root 3 plus 3 is irrational, root 3 plus 4 is irrational, and going on, root 3 plus 100 is irrational. I got 100 irrational numbers. Okay. So I can find infinitely many irrational numbers like this. So hope you understood what is an irrational number is a number which cannot be written in the form of p by q. P and q are integer, q not equal to 0. So a number which cannot write it as integer by integer. So many examples are there, and I already gave you so many examples. Yeah. So if I'm considering a rational and an irrational, their sum is rational, their difference is rational, their product is rational, their division is rational. Provided that rational is not zero. What is the problem if it is zero? Zero is a rational number. I know 0 is an irrational number, root 2 is an irrational number, so but 0 into root 2 is actually 0, which is rational. So that's why 0 is excluded. If I take 0, their product will be 0, which is rational. For any other rational number, their product will be irrational. Hope you understood what is a rational number. We'll rest. We'll discuss in the next video. Thank you all.